Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome to episode 22 of my 4-player free-for-all Age of Wonders 4 playthrough series. In this series, I'm playing as Straelak Soulreaper, and I'm leading the human Hollowkin. For more information on my leader and race, characteristics, and specifications, please check the video description. In our last episode, we managed to set up an outpost in Iska's territory, and you can see it here on the map. So this gives us a bit of a base of operations with which to work from going forward. So we'll be able to heal up because our units will be in our own territory. So that outpost is now complete. And you can see here that our units should be getting that benefit. Yeah, so big boost to healing. That's going to give us kind of an area to fight from. We can even build some walls, perhaps. Palisade walls in a couple of turns that would give us a chance to defend. We could build a watchtower to give us better vision. That's certainly going to help us out. And like I said, give us kind of a place to kind of gather our strength before pushing in to attack Ishka's throne city, which we can see here, Gardheim. Again, going to be very, very well defended and quite strong, I'm sure. So it's nice to have somewhere to kind of let our units come across the water, land, and be relatively safe. Just on the other front over here with Tarin, we are very, very close to engaging this siege, and we do appear to have overwhelming strength in terms of we have 2 full stacks of 6 and another of 3. And you can see here that, like, Tarin's forces aren't anything particularly impressive at the moment. A couple of heroes, but really nothing too noteworthy otherwise. So we should be in good shape here to hopefully try and get Tarin out of the game very soon. Now, before I jump into the episode, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Devin Larson, who left an excellent set of comments on the last episode. Last time I had asked kind of for some advice and what, everybody thought about this, and that in regards to whether I should hold off on trying to attack Iska at this point, or if I should, go for broke and try and push the attack now with my 2 stacks. I was kind of hesitant to really start attacking at this point, and Devin agreed with me on that. So Devin is suggesting that I could wait, kind of turtle up a little bit, build my strength, heal up a little bit, because these units do still need a little bit of health, especially in Sereth's stack. Here you can see the Reaper still needs some health. A few of these other units took some damage, so it'd be good for us to build up some strength, continue sending more units over. You can see I've got units moving across the water, and we can summon another Reaper over there as well. So that'll give me a chance to keep snowballing here, and in the meantime, hopefully I can eliminate Tarin, and then all these units will be freed up to then start moving across, kind of heading straight east, and then hopefully assist with the eventual siege of Iska's throne city. So I think that's great advice from Devin. There's no sense in rushing and, ending up losing some of my units prematurely. So good advice there. Devin also suggested that and this is a great catch, I totally missed that Redfjorn is currently, as you can see here, able to annex another territory. So once I'm done addressing the comments, that's the first thing we're going to start with. So good catch there from Devin. Devin also mentioned something that I had missed before, and that is an ability that our Banshee unit has. So let's just take a quick look. If we can zoom in here, the unit does have Melee Mage. So this is something I didn't notice. Can now use magic and support abilities while engaged in melee. So that is a very, very interesting upgrade, because what that does is it means you don't have to move off and take an attack of opportunity necessarily to be able to use some of your abilities. So I had totally missed that. I'm not sure if that's part of like the level up process or if they just intrinsically have it. So looking here, it looks like that must be an intrinsic upgrade of some kind. Either that or maybe it's being bestowed by one of my upgrades. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think so. No, I'm just looking. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's just an intrinsic ability of the Banshee, which is very, very cool. So just a good note there that if the Banshee's ever engaged in melee, I don't necessarily have to move it off. So big thank you to Devin for those excellent comments and suggestions. Let's jump into the episode and see if we can eventually here get to the siege of Tarin's throne city. This has been a long time coming, and I'm very, very excited to get it going. So as I mentioned, these 2 are going to just stay put for now. Give them a good chance to heal up. And we're basically at the end of our turn. So now, I did mention we want to annex that territory for Redfjorn. So let's take a look at what we've got for buildable structures here. You can see the estate hall is currently boosted, but we need 2 farms, and we don't have any, so that's not going to work. The Masonic hall, unfortunately, we need 3 farms to boost it. The Monolith, we need a conduit. So we'll have to see if any of them have potential for a conduit. It would need 3 quarries to boost it, so... Yeah, otherwise we're, really nothing else super... 3 quarries would boost the armory, so maybe we go for a quarry. Let's grab this again and take a look. So, yeah, I'm not seeing any opportunities here for... Just looking... Yeah, nothing is really jumping out at me. And I don't think any of these provinces have... Oh, this one does have a... Oh, I guess it's a fish farm. Never mind. I was going to say none of them have, like, a resource node on it. That would be of benefit. Just double check. Oh, actually, this one does. It has a pasture. You know what? As much as it would be nice to have that extra quarry, getting that extra food income to grow the city faster, I mean, that's not bad. So, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's grab this. There it is. So that'll at least help grow the city. Now, unfortunately, that is right up to Dimtur's border, so that's kind of unfortunate, but that's all right. I mean, my cities are all nice and cozy with each other, I guess. And with that, I think we'll end our turn there. There's really nothing else for us to do at this stage that I can see. So let's end our turn. We'll keep an eye on Iska. Make sure no funny business happens. Oh, speaking of funny business, there it is. Uh-oh, that's a little scary. All right, day 61 has dawned. Sins of the Shadow Lord. Some of your warlocks reportedly captured travelers peddling petty wares. Your warriors proved to be cruel prisoner guards. Let's see. As your warriors start stomping on the traders, you consider their actions. Are they merely echoing your leadership? So I can do a few things here. Put the traders in the pillories for Forndusk's entertainment. That doesn't sound very good. Encourage your warlocks to kick the traders harder. Get some extra evil alignment. All units controlled by you gain increased morale. Sell the pitiful traders to foreign slavers. Extra gold. Ooh, sacrifice the captured traders to extract their souls. And then free them and compensate them. That would give me some good alignment. I'm kind of inclined to, unfortunately, terminate those poor traders and take their souls. So let's do that. Ooh, definitely an evil move on my part, but I was already pretty evil, so really not that big of a deal. Okay, so new Empire skill development available. Let's take a look at what that is. Oh, here we go. So, okay, in the Materium chain, we have province improvements grant +1 city stability for each adjacent improvement of the same type, or instantly gain 2,000 gold. That would be pretty handy. Yeah, it's nice having access to lots of different trees here. I can see the benefit of kind of speccing into multiple different affinity types. I mean, Shadow is obviously what we really focused on, but having that Astral and Materium as well is quite nice. So, something to keep in mind there. We don't really have enough Imperium at the moment to really do much. Okay, and look at that. Tarin is now back. Oh, my goodness. And look at this. She brought more units in to defend here. So this is turning into what's going to be a pretty decent battle. Now, the question becomes, should we summon the Reaper to join in here for this fight? I mean, again, it's mostly tier 1 and 2 units, but now with Tarin and 2 heroes, yeah, it might not be the worst idea to just hedge our bets a little bit. Just looking. Like, we have good units, but, it would be probably helpful to have. So, new rally has started. Oh, excellent. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here we're real keen on. Unfortunately, not really. I mean, everything's kind of tier 2. Nothing I'm really that keen on, sadly. Well, we can revisit this after, so for now, let's just ignore it. We just have to remember to go back to it. Breach is made in the Siege of Keystone. Okay, so that's what we're going to be able to do. So yeah, here's the big question. Do we want to summon the Reaper over on this side? Let's jump over and see what Iska's bringing to bear. Okay, so we've got a hero, and then a fairy, necromancer, and some mounted ranged units. And then this stack has, another hero. Oh, Iska herself. Oh, one of these berserkers, which I hate very intently. 2 of them, actually. Interesting, they look different. This one is kind of a frost color, and this one is not. I wonder why. That's interesting. I'm just curious. Frostling transformation. So this one maybe has undergone it, and perhaps this one hasn't. Oh, they both have. That's kind of weird. I'm not sure why they have that extra. I'm not sure why they have that extra little effect, but in any case. So you know what? We're going to have our hands full with what's coming at us here as well. That being said, at least we have our outpost. I am going to start working on the palisade walls. It's going to take a few turns, so that's not going to help us, unfortunately. At least we've got that extra unit there to assist us, and we are pretty much at full health now. We're very close to it. So I'm not as concerned. It's just that Iska could mount more units to help with that, help out with the attack on my outpost. And it looks like, unfortunately, yeah, we don't really have any other units that are in the immediate vicinity and able to assist on such short notice. We have another Dark Knight making our way down there, so if they don't attack us next turn, we'll have an additional unit to reinforce. But really, the big question becomes just panning around to see what else we've got. Yeah, we've got this unit, but again, that's too far away to get to either event here on short notice. So probably going to send this way, I think. Yeah, that's going to be the best course of action there, I think. So realistically, I think really our best bet... I mean, again, I would rather successfully have the siege go off well than, you know, potentially risk losing the siege, because this is the main event. If we can get Tarin out of the way, we can focus our entire attention and military might on Iska. So I'm inclined to go with the Reaper here. I'm just looking at my unit strength just for some estimates here. Okay, so we've got 1,000, 1,200, so we're at 2,200, about 500. So we're about 2,700, give or take. Here we've got, so we've got about 650, 900. So what's that? 1,550. And then 400. So we got about 2,000 versus 2,700. So we certainly have an advantage going into this fight, but you know, it might be good to just double down and make sure we have the best chance to win it. Of course, we're going to be casting spells like crazy in the battle. That's going to go without saying. All right, well, let's take a look here. So the breach is made. What are we going to have? So we have sabotage support, damages the support defense structures in the city. No support effect will be present to aid the defender in battle. And we've also got tower bombardment. Half of the defender's tower units are destroyed at the start of combat. You can see quite a few defense structures at play, which is going to make it... So yeah, here, just shy of 2,000 versus 2,700. You know, I think we could probably get away without summoning the Reaper. You know what? Let's roll the dice on it. I think we'll just try the attack here. Hopefully this doesn't end up being a decision that I regret deeply, but we'll try it here. All right, so combat enchantment. We got Bastion's Barricade. Grants 2 Bastions on the defender's side when fighting a defensive siege. And we've also got, the Spelljammer, of course. So it's going to cost double for us to cast spells in combat. We have the tower bombardment. That's the big thing. Half of the defender's tower units are destroyed at the start of combat. You know, let's do it. All we have to do is win, right? Even if we get completely messed up, we just have to win the fight. So we're going to try this. Again, this is a risky battle for us here. It's risky in that we could potentially end up in a situation... There we go. So you can see some of those towers got destroyed. It's risky because we could end up in a situation where if we don't win this siege, you know, Tarin's going to still be around, and it's going to take us a long time to get her out of the game. So maybe I should have added my Reaper into this stack for an extra little bit of muscle. Well, can't change it now, so it is what it is. Alright, so they are buffing themselves, which, again, makes sense. But we are going to have to fight aggressively here to try to win this one. Ooh, Archer's doing a lot of damage from their little towers there. That's not fun. Now, we can try to get into the gates here, which I think is probably going to be wise. Yeah, you know what? I am very much regretting not adding the Reaper into my forces here. I think that's going to come back and bite me in the butt. Okay, we can do our spider egg for a single unit. That's good. It's just a little tier 1, but it's better than nothing. So I guess the big question is, you know, do we want to... I think we need to get in there because we're going to get pounded by ranged attacks and whatnot in the meantime. I mean, you can see... Now, the good news is we could stay back. The problem, though, of course, is these catapults can then just let us have it with pretty heavy damage. So, you know, I think we do have to get in there and try our best. Again, I really don't have a whole lot of experience with siege battles, which is definitely a bit of a negative for me here. Now, we are going to be relying heavily on our spell casting. We just have to make sure that we are maintaining our... You know what? I'm going to use a restore rather than try and buff our units a ton. I'm going to just use Straelak to heal up some of our units. And then we are going to charge in there. Get that defensive tactics going. We'll use our Necromancer to strengthen our undead. Our cavalry as well can start to move in. You know, I want them getting up in there. You know what? Maybe even fall back. Yeah, there's the defensive tactics to help us out a little bit. Our Warlock can advance as well. We want everybody getting in there, I think, as much as we can. So, one thing we can start doing, though, is throwing on some buffs. So let's... Or debuffs and curses. So let's get that going. Meanwhile, back here, this Necromancer can throw a nice buff on our pikemen. Same over here. We can do the same thing here with our skeletons. And then let's send them right up the gut here. We'll park right in the entryway there. Defensive tactics going. Banshee can move up. It'd be nice to hit the Arbalest units there. Okay, we missed, but worth a try. Night Guard are hanging out in defense mode. Warlock. Where's this Warlock that's telling me about? Let's find out here. Is that... Oh, that's over here. Okay. So, cursing. Ooh, we can get a curse on. Let's do it. Start throwing curses as best we can. Now, over here, I don't want to rush in too aggressively because I'm concerned I might, you know, lose some units. So, instead, we're going to rotate this way. And we're going to get over on that side. So, that's going to do it for our turn. Could I have handled that a little better? Perhaps. Maybe I need to focus spells on these catapults, too, to try to get rid of them. I just have to be very cautious because of that double cost. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, I mean, it's not like they do a ton of damage, thank goodness. Yeah, that does hurt, though, and it hits... Okay, they hit in a group. That's good to know. So grouping my units up may not be a wise choice. That bolstered defense is just such a pain. Ouch. Yeah, that hurts. Okay, so he came out to fight us. That might make things a little easier. My skeleton's doing some work, taking a ton of damage, but... Now, our Banshees could phase over the wall. That's one thing we could certainly do. Okay, everybody else kind of moving up. Nice. These guys are coming down to face us. That might make things a bit easier. Okay, so... We could charge in and hit these guys. You know what? We do a decent amount of damage. Not as much as I'd like. Now, here might be better. We could... Oh, but he blocks our charge. That's the only problem there. So our Warlock could step up. Let's see here. I'm just trying to think what our best options are. So, alright, one thing we could do, certainly, is blast this guy for some work with our cavalry, because we have that attack here using the Dark Surge. So what I might do is actually move my Warlocks over, just so that I can get some debuffs on this guy. There, he's soulbound. He resisted weakening. Now, that should do more damage now. Yeah, look at that. Because remember, this one deals double damage to units with a negative status effect. So now that he's soulbound, that does extra damage, which is great. So you know what? Let's just do that. We'll throw this on him. That's pretty good. We can do it again here with our other cavalry. Let's blast them there. Basically just free attacks that don't really hurt us too much, so why the heck not? Step our Necromancer up. Get that Magic Blast on him. Resisted the Decay, but that's still good. Again, I'd love to get the kill on that guy if I could. One thing I should do, actually, and I should have done this before, is... Where is it? My boost here, my Mana Unchained. I can throw that on my best units right here. You know what? And we might even move Straelak over just so he gets the buff too. Oh, dang, I forgot. That's... Oh, shoot. I wonder, can I undo that? Hang on, let's see. Restart. Oh, let's see, right here? Yes. There we go. Okay, so that's good. I can undo that move. And then I can throw this on all my units there. That's great. All right, so now... oh, this is one of those heroes right up front, so he's going to be a bit of a problem to deal with. Want to kill off this big guy if I can. Okay, that's great. It's not going to be enough for the kill, sadly. This will, though, so let's make that happen. Excellent. And then, you know what? I'm going to... Don't want to just charge in and lose this bone horror. So I'm going to just park there in defense mode. To try to guard my Warlock a little bit. Meanwhile, over here, I'm tempted, very tempted, to park my... Ooh, and you know what? Yeah, okay, let's curse the hero. Nice, there we go, that's helpful. And then we can sit right here. Defense mode active. That's going to help us out a bit. Alright, now, back over here. Let's see what we can do. Again, I'd love to kill off those Arbalest. I don't know what kind of... 25% chance of hitting them. That's not amazing, though. Now, could we phase in there? We certainly could. Also just move in and then have a really good chance to hit them. Because of that ability I spoke of, we could be standing right next to them and it'd be fine. Let's just move up. What are our... Oh, 50%. All right, let's try it. Nice. That's great. Okay, there's a kill. You know what? I mean, we could even already start using a zombie summon there. Why not? Just to get something kind of in behind to help us out. Oh, you know what I could do? Again, this is a bit of a waste of casting points, but I could use this now. I could also use it over there on that dead corpse. But if I use it here, I get a zombie, and then I could put my Banshee in behind as well to help. Isn't the worst idea in the world. We're going to get our Necromancer right up there to assist. Let's blast this guy for some damage there. Nice. Alternatively, you know what? Okay, never mind. We'll save it. I think it's better to help out here. There we go. A little bit of damage. Nice. Yeah, let's get the kill here if we can. Very nice. There's a good kill. Now, our skeleton, we're going to move up and just throw him up as a sacrifice. And then hopefully we can get a couple of these dead units back with our zombie spell. I think that's going to be kind of the best game plan there. This Necromancer can move up. And you know what? Maybe better to just throw on a buff rather than... Although, let's try for some damage. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so, we could go with spells. Like I said, we could raise zombies. We could either do one here or there. If we do one there, then it can start attacking and tying that up. I think we'll wait, though, and see if we can get a little bit more bang for our buck. Although, yeah, you know what? With these unit kills, we've got plenty of casting points there. And souls-wise, I mean, we're only using 10. We've got 200 and some thanks to that event. So, you know what? I'd rather just go nuts with this. I want to make sure I actually have a chance to win this fight. So, ooh, there we can... Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of the... Nice. There we go. Okay, there's a catapult gone. So that helps a little. And hopefully that zombie will tie up some of the enemy resources a little bit in terms of taking some damage. Okay, so there's a buff. Ooh, we got hit by a spell from the hero, I think. Assassinate. Ooh, he resisted it. That's good. Got a good hit back, too. Okay, so our skeleton's basically toast. We knew that was coming. Yeah, that's fine. Again, if no units move in to fill that spot, we can get some zombies going. I suspect they will move in, but... Okay, there's some strengthening happening. Ooh, that hero hits like a truck. But our unit's doing a pretty good job of hitting back and getting that lifesteal going, which is really good. Nice, our zombies tying up some enemy units. I mean, they're getting demolished, but that's not even the point. It's just nice to have them in there to soak up attention. Like, look at that. There, it pulled units away. And they're saving hits on our main units, which is always good. So, okay, now this group over here is kind of doing their thing. I mean, that was relatively tame, all things considered. We really didn't take a whole lot of extra damage. And look at this. So now we can raise zombies right here, and there we go. We got 2 of them to help us. So let's start our turn with that. That's great. Now, the only thing is this kind of gums up the center a little bit, but, I mean, that's fine. I can, you know, have them just continue doing work like that. That's totally fine there. We can get a flank blast here, perhaps. Nice. There it is. The Banshee can help out as well. Oh, heck yeah. Ooh, we got really unlucky with those rolls, but that's the only problem, is that we did kind of block up the entryway there, but that's not the end of the world. Ooh, and I should have used a curse before I started going nuts here. That's okay, though. I think we'll throw the Sundering Curse over here, actually. You know what? Let's throw it on... Let's throw it on this guy. Doesn't really matter where it goes, I don't think. And then we'll try for some hits there. Nice. You know what? Night Guard can just continue to hang out. And then let's kind of move our attention over here. So we got this hero. We really need to get rid of him. That would be ideal. We got this unit over here, a Halberdier. And it would be great to finish him off if we could. Or at least whittle him down a fair bit. You know what I am going to do is I'm going to cruise over here. Ooh, wow. 50% chance this won't hit. Let's try it anyway. Okay, well, at least it grazed. Shoot. Okay, still not quite enough for the kill. Be nice to assist our units in there. So let's get right up and get some defensive tactics going. Help out with some extra damage. Nice, and we should be able to get the kill. Ouch. Fantastic. And there's the hero toast. Now, one thing we could do is do a overchannel and then summon a zombie from that hero corpse to then soak up some more hits if we really wanted. I definitely don't hate that idea, admittedly. One thing I would like to do here, perhaps, though, like I said, is try very hard to get the kill on this Halberdier. I don't think that's going to be very easy to do, however. So we'll send the Bone Horror over. Not expecting to get the kill, sadly, but... So yeah, like I said, you know what? I don't hate that idea. I just want to make sure, did I do everything over here already? I think I did. Yeah, we're pretty much good on that side. So it's just over here now. So again, because the units can't really get through the gates, I actually think I will do that. We're going to go with an overchannel. And then we're going to summon... Just looking around to make sure. But yeah, we're going to throw on a zombie here. Just because that gives us an extra unit that can soak up some hits in the middle there. You know, and save our Night Guard from taking a bit of extra damage, which is good. Now, what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to move some units over this way because you're going to need a bit of help, I think, on this flank. And then, meanwhile, I'm going to move our units in to get that defensive tactics bonus. The Iron Golem Assistant can move over as well. I mean, it's an expendable unit, so if it ends up dying, it's really not the end of the world. Straelak, I'm going to head over and see if I can get the Magic Blast kill. Nice, there it is. Okay, great. That's going to do it. So, let's see what comes next here. Again, maybe this is a little bit wasteful to do the zombie there, but I think it's good because that saves some damage on my main units. Ooh, yeah, we grouped up a little, took some catapult damage. Thankfully, it wasn't anything too strong, but those little hits definitely add up. Oh, that hurt. Okay, let's see here. It's doing some stealth buffs. Oh, our poor pikemen there getting melted. Obviously, fire damage not very fun to take when you're undead. Oh no, froze us and killed us. All right, so the zombie's getting kind of cooked. This big guy coming up hitting my bone horror. Ooh, got hit with a good retaliation at least. But, of course, remember, if this bone horror does go down, it's going to give us a skeletal tier 1 pikeman to at least work with. Alright. Now, one thing I can do, of course, is we have a necromancer here. I can bring my night guard back from the dead, which would actually be quite helpful, I think. Now we can throw on a nice Sundering Curse, or blast for some good damage. You know, I think this actually does more than the Sundering Curse does. Yeah, it does. So let's hit him here. There it is. Alright, we're going to bring our Necromancer over. And then we are going to raise Undead on our own unit. Nice. And then... okay, our Iron Golem is toast. That's not really a surprise. Just hang out in defense mode. We don't really have to rush getting in there just yet on that side of things. Now, our Bone Horror, again, is pretty much dead. So, it would be nice to... let's just see, can we get... oh, yeah, we can go right up here with our Warlock and blast for some damage. I was hoping for some debuffs. There we got a couple. Again, if we do this, we will die. No corpses really for us to eat, sadly. Don't think we can eat the corpse from underneath the Butcher Ogre. It's too bad. Straelak himself, let's see. Can summon our Spider, but I don't think that's going to be of much use just at the moment. We can step up, however, and blast for some extra damage. Nice, we hit him with a bleed as well. Oh yeah, let's do this. Get in there and get the kill. Very nice. And then that allows us to perhaps free up our Bone Horror to charge, and let's go over here. There. That at least ties them up. Protects our Night Guard's backside just a little bit. And then, you know what? I will move our Dark Knight over to get defensive tactics going. Okay, now on this side of things, we've still got to decide what to do. Zombies, I think, are just going to move up and charge in there. Quite frankly, I don't mind just having the zombies keep doing their thing. Ooh, good chance here to maybe get a finish. Let's see, between our Banshee... ooh, only 25%. What if we go right here? 50%. Alright, let's try that. Nice, good kill there. And then our Necromancer, both sides here, can just keep chipping away at the health of these units. Necromancers are really doing well, actually. I'm pretty happy with them. There's another, nice, another good hit. Our Warlock, on the other hand, can blast over here, try and get some debuffs going. Nice. As I said, Night Guard just holding out. We'll wait till the zombies go down. Should have moved them up one, but that's fine. Okay, we've got spells to cast. I don't know if there's really any good spots to get multiple... hang on, if we go here, we would get 1, 2, it looks like. That wouldn't be bad. Over here, we could get 2. So, I'm thinking over here is probably the best. Let's do that. There should be 2 zombies. Yep. So this one can... ooh, we can get the flank kill here. That's excellent. Perfect. This one we'll just park in defense mode for now, and then that'll do it for our turn. Again, I'm happy to use lots of my souls in this fight if needed, just to improve our odds of winning. I mean, I think we're in good shape, but, you know, I want to make sure we get the win. Okay. Let's see here. So just doing some buffs. Nothing crazy. Bone Horror got annihilated, thankfully. Comes back as a skeleton. So at least we have that to work with. Our zombie's getting skewered. Not a huge surprise there. Again, it's really funny because even if my own units die, I still get the casting points back, so... Okay, that guy drinking his grog or whatever he's got in that bucket. Ooh, those zombies getting smacked around. Even in defense mode, they took pounding. Again, though, even if all they're doing is just soaking up hits, they're worth their weight, right, in gold, so... Alright, so over here, let's just keep chipping away. Raised them. That's fine. Ooh, we got a really good hit rate here. Let's do that. Very good. Pikemen can step up if we really wanted to. Step them up right there and go to town, but better to maybe just send our zombies over, honestly. Let's do that. We can get a flank shot here, even. Yeah, there it is. Okay, and then this Necromancer, on the other hand, can... You know, we could step over and have a good chance at a kill here, maybe. Let's see. Or, well, very close. Oh, we missed. Shoot. Oh, well, let's do the Sundering Curse and just get the finish then. Nice. There we go. Cleaning things up a little bit. This zombie is going to die no matter what, so we'll just put him in defense mode. Let's see. Sundering Curse versus regular attack. I think regular attack does a touch more damage. Assuming it hits, of course. And then, yeah, let's get the finish here. Nice. There it is. Okay, so that opens things up a fair bit for us to get in there. Now, on this front, we're still in pretty good shape, actually, which is great. We've got some cursing to do. So what are we fighting here? We've got a Bastion, which is tier 3, and another Bastion. Okay, so actually in pretty tough over here. That's not quite as easy to deal with. I am going to maybe summon my little spider here. See if I can use him a bit. Yeah, let's get him in there for some flanking. Just to help out a touch. We want to throw our curse on. So let's do that. Nice. We can step in behind with our cavalry and get a nice flank shot there. Our skeleton, who I kind of forgot was even there, can just hang out in defense mode. And our Night Guard can advance over here and sit in defense mode as well. Wouldn't be bad to perhaps get some additional range support on this side, because we've got the Warlock and the Necromancer, but I think I do want to make sure I finish things off over here as best I can, so maybe I should stay over here just to help. See if we can get a flank shot. Nice, good damage there. Dark Knight's just hanging out. Night Guard. Yeah, so I think we're good. So now it's just spells if we wanted to. Let's quickly assess for any zombie opportunities. Of course, there's one there if we wanted. Over here, there's a couple, but nothing too crazy. So maybe we'll just try for some damage instead. Let's go for some Soulfire. See if we can help a little bit. Anybody that's really primed for... What about over here? This guy might be... Yeah, what about the... Oh, you know, we could hit this thing twice and finish it off. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll try and hit it one more time next turn, maybe. Yeah, this Night Guard's probably gonna have to... Well, we'll move up here and just sit in defense. And then we'll end it. Okay. Overall, pretty darn happy with this so far. Perhaps a few moves I could have made that might have been a little smarter, but overall, I think it's going fairly fairly well. Ooh, these guys with Star Blades could hurt us pretty good, but... Okay, so our skeleton's going to get wiped there. Yep. Okay, not unexpected. This zombie's going to get murdered here, yep. But again, soaking up hits. Minimizing damage to our non-expendable units. Ooh, we kind of got flanked there from the wall. Get burned a little, although Banshee's really doing a good job tanking a lot of that damage. Alright, so we can do a curse on these guys. So let's do that. And make our lives a little easier. We should be able to use this now as well. It's not doing a ton of damage. I wonder... Try for a debuff application here, maybe. Yeah, Soulbound. That should help. Oh, I guess he's already got enough. Well, we can hit him for some damage anyway. A little bit. We'll just sit in defense mode. Alright, now over here we've got our spiders that can... Oh, they can do a ton of damage. Amazing. And then... Oh, not quite the kill over here, sadly. However, if we were to advance up like this, we should be able to whittle him down. And then get the kill this way. Fantastic. Now, over here, we're going to just put our Night Guard in defense because they are in pretty hard against this Bastion. But now we've got the other units that can assist. Our Necromancer over here has already acted. Yeah, everybody's done their thing on that side. All right, over here, Banshees. What should we do? Ooh, let's blast. Nice, good damage there. Necromancer can step up. Hit pretty hard. You know what? Let's try that one more time, perhaps, if we can. Go for that kill. Ah, we missed. That's fine. Oh, you know what? Here's a good opportunity for... I know I said I was going to kill that catapult, but I think it has to reload this turn anyway. So, let's just see. What other... Ice Shackles, maybe? Yeah, there. Let's hit him with that. So there's the kill there. And then we can step up and start hitting the support units there for some damage. A little bit of lifesteal for some health back as well. That never hurts. And then let's just blast there for some extra work. Alright, Straelak himself. Any good zombie opportunities here? You know, we've got two, actually. We could do here, this one and this one. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and there was a third one there I didn't even realize. Okay, great. Well, we've got three now, so... we can just hang out. Perfect. End it there. So, yeah, we're in pretty good shape now. It's just a matter of, you know, trying to minimize any extra losses here, and we really want to finish off these heroes if we can. That would be very, very desirable for us at this point. Just gonna see here. So, yeah, buffing that Bastion, that's gonna make it tougher to kill. Our cavalry from behind. And if this guy ends up going down, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. I think we might still have another Necromancer in the vicinity that could come over and bring him back if needed, but... Okay. Ouch. We didn't take too much damage, thank goodness. And we've got so many units over here, we should be able to, with a combination, really do some work. So, get the zombie in, kill this support unit. Nice and easy. Cavalry can come around for a big flank, so let's do that. Nice, big flank there. Zombies can let them have it. Very good. And then our pikemen, same thing. Maybe before I do that, though, let's drop a big curse on him before I forget. Again, I should have done... always better to do that up front. But I always forget. There, good regeneration. See, that's there. If they've got the right curses on, then our units get more buffs from it. So, it's a good reason to always do it. Ooh, and the spider can get over there. Hit this hero for a little bit of damage. Alright, now, we want to get rid of this Bastion. Definitely. So let's blast him with magic bolts. Try to whittle him down a little. Unfortunately, like I said, we've lost our Night Guard. And I don't think we have any Necromancers in the vicinity that would be able to assist, sadly. Now, one thing we can do with our Banshee is jump up on the wall if we really wanted. So we've got, let's just see, what are we fighting here? A Bastion and a Steel Shaper. I'm going to hit the Bastion with the debuff. I think that's probably wise. We'll go up here with the Necromancer and blast for some magic damage. Excellent. And then can we get the kill? No, not quite. We can try for some more damage. Okay, Graze, I'll take it. You know what? Here's an opportunity. We could do a Soul Fire. Oh yeah, I like that. Let's just get that kill. Excellent. And then over here we can blast them for some heavy damage. Fantastic. Banshee can go for a kill, 50% chance. Okay, not quite, but that's fine. Over here, this is not ideal, but what I am going to do is park my cavalry there, step up with the Necromancer, blast there, do a little bit of charge damage, not much, but... And then Straelak could come over and assist as well, so I'm going to do that. He can jump over, do a Magic Blast for some damage. Ooh, he missed. Okay. So, and there's Tarin. We got to get rid of Tarin. Don't forget about that. Doesn't really have anywhere to run, though. That's the big thing. Okay. I keep forgetting to get rid of that catapult, but thankfully it's not doing much to us, so that's good. Got hit with some electrical damage there. Oh, again there, too. But they're really running out of tricks. The enemy is fleeing the field. Do you wish to claim? No, I don't want to. I want to make sure I kill them completely here. So, alright, so yeah, all we've got left is Tarin and the hero there, and then this Bastion. So, Bastion we should be able to just flank the heck out of. Go for a bit of a zombie. There we go. That's a good kill. Now here we can just step up and let them have it. Yep. Cavalry can charge in and hit for a flank shot there on Tarin. That's good. Oh, we can do a... We should have cursed Tarin first, but there it is. Not quite able to make it all the way over, but we can get close. Necromancer can cruise over. And if I can get a Necromancer over to revive my Night Guard, that would be ideal. Those Night Guards are very, very good. Go a little bit more damage. This Warlock, I'll just move over here. Maybe I should have stayed in the wall, have better chance to hit, but oh well. And then this Necromancer, I'm going to cruise around inside as well, I guess. There it is. And right, this one doesn't have the Raise Undead ability still remaining, so let's see if we can get the kill. Perfect. Alright, Straelak himself. Hang on, the Night Guard I think is here, so we want to not stand right on top of him. Well, you know what, I shouldn't have stepped there, because now my chance to hit is super low. Oh well. Ooh, this guy needs to die, so let's make that happen. There it is. And then everybody else can just cruise on into the fort here. Let's go make sure we get rid of this thing. Nice. Alright. Another thing we can do is try for a freeze with Ice Coffin. Well, we slowed him at least, so... I don't think he's got anywhere he can really run to. Oh, don't tell me. Is he standing on top of where our Night Guard is? Oh, he is. That's so annoying. Alright, well, we'll just have to kill him then. I guess I can't get my Night Guard back, sadly. Alright, we'll just finish him off. I mean, we could let him run, but I just want to get the kill here. We'll step off. Ooh, he's got really resistant to those magic attacks. Let's flank him here. Warlock can step off. And then give him the business here. Nice. And there we go. I think that should be it. Excellent. So with that, we only lost 3 units. We lost the Night Guard, we lost the Skeleton, and the Bone Horror. There we go. Tarin Tinkermane banished to the Void. A gust of rumors thunders through the realm. Tarin Tinkermane has been defeated. Her empire lies in ruins. This is excellent. You must do better against your rivals than the fallen Empress could. Send the Forsaken Orcish miners some alms out of sympathy. Confiscate the gold of Tarin Tinkermane's population as they flee. This just gives us, let's see, good character alignment. We lose some gold. Versus we get some gold and we get evil. It was only a matter of time. Let's grab the evil. Who cares? Might as well. Alright, celebrating the defeat. So, we're going to get 88 Imperium. We can hold a parade. We would lose some gold, but gain Imperium. We would receive production in Forndusk. Spiritually Guide. Tarin Tinkermane to Mage Haven. We would lose mana, but we get alignment. I'm going to hold that parade and get the Imperium. I think getting more Imperium would be really helpful. So, let's do that. There we go. Look at that. Almost 300 Imperium now. So, Tarin Tinkermane has been defeated. That's fantastic. So, we now have control of Keystone. And it's a good thing we did that because if we want to absorb it, we need Imperium. So, I think we will do that because you can see here we've still got space for one more city. So, let's absorb it. Amazing. Boy, that worked out well. Okay, so Tarin's, or Straelak's stack now needs a reinforcement unit. So maybe we'll add the Dark Knight in there. We can regroup this army as well with our Warlock. So there we go. So that takes care of that problem. So now the question is, how do we proceed with Iska? Now, like I said, good news is we saved our Reaper summon, and I'm really glad I did, because now I can summon it right here. And there we go. We've got ourselves a brand new Reaper. And let's add it in to the stack here. We'll probably take this little guy out and move the Reaper in, just to get the buffs from the hero being in the stack there. That's probably better. So yeah, that's fantastic. Now both hero stacks have a Reaper in there. So we've got 1,500, 1,200, 200. So we've got about 3,000 in terms of our strength. I mean, they're pretty darn close too, so we need all the help we can get there, that's for sure. Let's see. Our ruler leveled up. Let's deal with that. Okay, so we are now level 10. Support. We've really been doing well with these support abilities. Plus 10 accuracy for our group. Let's see, what other options do we have? Battle magic, we really haven't done a whole lot. Increased resistance, lightning evoker, channel power. All the weak. Deals 20% damage to units with weakened. Up our defense, give ourselves frost weapons. Let me just see what other support abilities. Let's do the precision training. You know, I've really been focusing on buffing my units, so... Spur to action could also really come in handy. Maybe, you know what, maybe let's grab that. Target-friendly non-hero unit regains its action points, and it doesn't cost us anything to use it, so let's grab that. That's fantastic. Okay, so, like I said, Keystone now in our control. We might take a turn here just to kind of recoup a little bit, and then I think we will head over and start making our way over to Iska's domain to try to help with what's going on over there. Now, I'm looking here. It looks like we have enough to summon another unit, which is great. We could get another Reaper in a single turn if we really wanted. What else can we do? Oh, okay, that's not it. If we go back, I mean, we could do a Lesser Snow Spirit or a Corrupt Soul. Which might not be the worst idea, given that, if we look back, we're up against some pretty tough customers, you know. Like I said, they've got about 3,000, including Iska herself. We've got about 3,000, so maybe adding another unit wouldn't be the worst idea. The Corrupt Soul is a bit stronger than the Lesser Snow Spirit, Costs us some souls and a bit more casting points, but, you know, might be worth doing just to have the extra muscle here to help with the fighting. So we're going to do that. So now that's got 500, so that gives us just a little bit more strength. We can do our arcane research choice. Oh, here we go. Okay. Transmuter. We've got marked for death. Target non-hero enemy unit becomes despair and marked for death. Unit cannot recover hit points and will die when this effect expires. Despair. Unit loses 5 morale at the end of its turn. We've got construct soul siphons. This is a siege project. We gain 40 souls at the start of battle, gain 6 decaying zombie units on the attacker's side till the end of battle. That's pretty solid. You know what? And we're going to have a siege coming up in the near future, so I am going to focus on that. That could really help us out. We'll just take care of the rest of these, and I think we'll call it an episode. So, handle war with Tarin's remaining city. Let's see. Tarin Tickerman has been defeated, and they're now independent city. So we'll continue war with you unless you agree to making peace at no cost. I'm going to say make peace. And Anvil, I'm going to make peace as well. So that helps a little bit. Tarin Tinkermane is in the Void. Remains of Beryl the Viper have been collected. And Helma the Ponderous. So we're just going to sell these. There we go. That's great. Extra gold. So that's recouped our gold a little bit. So we've got a few other things we can decide, but I think this is a great place to end the episode here. So what I'm going to do is just zoom out again. So there we go. Tarin is finally out of the game. Iska is the only opponent remaining, and we at least have some decent units here ready to kind of fight against Iska herself when she comes to attack us. And of course, we're going to be sending Straelak's main forces over to try to help as well. So really, really in good shape at this point. So we're going to save it, like I said. We will call this first series episode 22. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.